So in the book of Acts, like I said, we come across a character called Eutychus. So Eutychus, yeah. You know what it reminds me of?
Who?
Courage, the
Cowardly dog.
was it the grandfather of
Yeah,
Eutychus?
Eustace.
Oh, it was Eustace. What a dumb name, man.
Funny enough, you want help. You understand?
You do.
You need this.
So the cry is inside.
It's deep, very deep in my man. All right, this guy. Why are you touching me? Hey, my man. All right. Hey. As I was saying. Yeah, I'm just. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. The Self-Literacy Podcast with myself again, friend of the show. I'm becoming part of the furniture, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is good. I said I love this mic and I'll do everything for this mic. I'm back again. How you doing, brother?
Good. I just want to outline that we have a ghost guy today.
Yeah. Well, I say like he's gonna
Very
be
short guy.
He's
Like,
gonna be
super
coming
short
in
guy.
hard.
Very interesting guy. Yeah. So there's three of us today. To answer your question, I'm good. Wrote a psychometric test Thursday evening.
Explain to me a psychometric test. Hey, is it?
Is
it biology?
Dude, really?
I just don't know
Did
what
you just say biology? Psychometric.
I see.
So the psi.
The mind,
Yes.
of course.
So they testing how deep you are in your gates, your mind gates. It's very interesting. One of the questions was a case study that you had to read. So it literally tests your comprehension skills. So it's a case study that you have to read, and they give you 60 minutes to answer that. And it's two questions. And you think to yourself, it's 60 minutes.
I got this.
I have a lot of time. I'm going to do this. Reading alone takes about 15 minutes of your time. And then I did the first question. I think by the time I finished the first question, I had about 19 minutes left.
Jesus. Were you panicking?
No, I was not panicking. It says, the first question is 60 marks.
Yeah.
So you're not going to write one sentence there. Yeah. If it says 60, obviously you need to, get into detail, etc.
Why did you do it?
What do you mean?
Why did you take the test?
Why did I take the test? Because I've applied for my master's.
I see. It's a school thing.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And one of the prerequisites is that you write a psychometric test.
Right. No. That makes sense.
Yeah, very interesting. And then you had like your math questions.
Okay.
22 questions.
Yeah.
Again, you have about 50 to 60 minutes. You think, I'm going to finish this. No. But they give like a disclaimer.
Yeah.
At the inception of the
A
test
young warning,
that these tests are designed in such a manner that you are not going to finish.
Okay.
That's what
fine.
they say.
At least you know, okay, if I'm not going to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the symbols.
Yeah.
So it's like a row of 6 images. And then they say to you, 5 of them look alike. 1 is different. Which one is different?
And they all look alike. Good God.
All of them.
Hey, my man. Hey, it was a stress.
Yeah, but it was a good test. I loved it.
If you're happy,
I think it made me appreciate just focusing, because all you have to do is focus. Yeah, and pay attention to what's happening.
Yeah, and we're losing a lot of that lately.
100%.
Focusing and paying attention. Yeah, no, we just we're terrible now.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm good. We didn't have an episode last week
It was a busy weekend.
because it was Easter. I had to travel. You were not around.
I was not around.
So you could not even shoot the podcast.
Exactly.
I could not because I had to travel, etc. I went to go and celebrate a friend of mine.
How'd I go?
It went well.
What did you get up to?
We just had fun.
Hey, that's good enough for me. Listen, if you had fun, I had fun, brother.
Yeah.
You know what? We all had fun. It was a beautiful weekend. That's all I'm
It was a
saying.
beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
Got to see my childhood friends, my
lovely.
family, my grandmother,
lovely.
late grandmother's house.
Lovely.
Got to see it.
Lovely.
It was nice.
It's always so awesome going back home, connecting with the roots. Like you said, your old friends. If one or some of them are pregnant or something, I don't know. Like it's crazy.
Like out of
beautiful.
Out of everything you could have thought of, Pregnancy is the one thing that you thought of.
Like, it's crazy nowadays. But it's beautiful. Like I said, disclaimer, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's if I saved it?
You know what I want us to do? I want us to have an audience next time we shoot
Why?
self-literacy. Yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
What do you think?
Now let's do it. Next weekend.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Let's do that.
it. All right.
But yeah, dude, I'm good.
I'm
good?
I'm also good. I didn't do much. It was just a lot of meetings, taking a lot of meetings in Lesotho, and then I had to come back. So I tried to relax more. You know, for me, this past weekend was about relaxing, putting my feet up, catching up on some reading. Yeah, I read, by the way. Did you know?
I didn't know.
It's
Do
only
you
such a
read,
short.
sir? You don't read.
He's just shaking his head.
Yeah.
But we're gonna rope him in soon.
100%.
All right, what we got? You said you got something interesting for me.
Listen, we're doing things differently.
Yeah. So this is interesting because I was like, before we got in, I was already getting myself ready. I'm like, yo, as executive producer, send me what we're gonna be discussing this time around.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, no, I'm gonna send it. I'm like, my nigga, just send me what we're gonna be discussing this time
100%.
around. Unzon Shabaga, hey my man, I'm gonna call you. Let me just do this until this guy's got a surprise. What's the surprise?
It's not a surprise.
Okay, what's the test?
We're just doing things differently.
Let's go different. Love different.
So we're still keeping the structure of the podcast. I just had so much things that I thought we could talk about, right? So rounding up everything was a bit difficult for me, and I thought, let me have a different approach.
Yeah.
So what we're doing today is I have a couple of statements that I've put together, very, very interesting statements.
Okay.
I'm going to put them out there, and we are going to dissect.
Let's love it.
Yeah. So that's going to be happening in our relationship segment. With regards to our self-development segment,
Which is important.
you are going to be taking a test.
Okay. Oh man, this guy's all about tests.
So
Okay.
there's something called the Clifton Strength Assessment.
The Clifton Strength Assessment. Break it down.
Yeah. So if you want to realize certain strengths about you, there's about 5 of them. So you need to do that assessment. So I'm vicariously going to do that test through you.
You know what? I'm open for anything.
Yeah.
For in the future.
Yeah.
It might be fun.
I think it's going to be interesting.
It's probably going to be interesting. It's just not exposed too much. You got me speaking too much in the last episode. Remember, I was telling you, my man.
Yeah.
Don't do this to me. I'm a thug.
So, yeah.
Don't do this to me.
I don't want to do that
Yeah.
on this episode. So we're going to be doing that.
All right, let's go.
That said, I want to tell you about a guy called Eutychus.
Eutychus.
You know Eutychus. In the book of Acts, so in the book of Acts, we come across a character called Eutychus. Now, I bring this up because I had a guy that I called yesterday.
Sure.
I used to lead this guy in church, right? But I hadn't seen him for quite some time. And it concerned me. You know what I mean? Because one moment I saw him and the next moment I didn't see him. And because church is about community, etc., it's very important that you care for the people around you, right? Whether they are around or not.
Truth.
It's important that you care for people. So I reach out to him and we chat. And he tells me this, that, and the other, you know, that he's been very anxious at work because it feels like with the job that he's doing, he can wake up tomorrow and he doesn't have a job anymore.
Ooh, yeah.
So you can imagine the amount of anxiety that brings.
You can't relax, bro. You can't relax.
So I then spoke to him and I said to him, listen, bro, you need to understand one thing.
Sure.
The devil is very strong in isolation, right? So when you are isolated, that's when his attack is more potent.
Yeah, he goes on hard there.
You know what I mean? When you are going through stuff, it's important that you be around a community. So as I was talking,
but that's not easy, is it?
it's not. But as I was talking about, like when I was talking to him about that, I was reminded of the story of Eutychus. So in the book of Acts, like I said, we come across a character called Eutychus. So Eutychus, yeah. You know what it reminds me of?
Who?
Courage,
The cowardly dog.
was it the grandfather?
Yeah,
Eutychus?
Eustace.
Oh, it was
Eustace.
What a dumb name, man.
We love you, Eustaces, around the world.
Yeah. So we come across this character in the book of Acts called Eutychus. So
I just love saying it, by the way. I just love keep saying it, Eutychus.
it's
Sounds
nice,
fun,
huh?
Eutychus.
So Paul is about to leave the region that he was in at that point in time. So before he leaves, he says, "You know what? Let me go preach, to these people. Let me share the good news and teach." You know what I mean? Phones on silent, please.
Bo Basil. Please, Bo. Just answer it, my brother. Just answer it, my brother. We're here now.
So he decides that, you know what? I want to teach because I'm about to leave.
Yeah.
I want to teach these people and share with them the good news, right?
Yeah.
So sharp, they get there in the upper room and he starts preaching, teaching, etc. Now in the room, there's a guy called Eutychus. Eutychus is sitting there by the corner there.
Minding his business.
In fact, he is not too far from the window.
Okay.
But the window,
Trying to get some air in.
the window is open. So he's sitting on, I don't know what you call that thing.
The windowsill, like the window, right on the window.
There's the window part.
Yeah.
And then there's like something that resembles like a seat.
A bench just under the window. Yeah.
So he's seated there by the edge of the window, right?
Yeah.
And the Apostle Paul is preaching and he's preaching and he's, just like teaching. He's sharing the good news. Eutychus is falling asleep.
It's bored.
I don't know if he was bored.
Probably was tired, maybe.
But this guy is falling asleep.
By the window, by the way.
By the window. Now, what amazes me about this is the many people around Eutychus who are not saying, "Yo, wake up." Right? But we'll get into that in a moment. So Paul is preaching. Eutychus, what he ends up doing is he falls.
What do you mean? He falls down?
Yes, remember he was sitting there by the window.
It falls out the window. Jeez, man.
And they were like at the in the upper room. So they were like a couple of stories up. So he falls down, dies.
Oh man, I didn't see that one coming.
Sad, right?
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Ooh.
And from the
Changes everything.
From the many people out there, from the many people who were in the room, only Paul rushes down the stairs, and he ends up hurtling around Eutychus.
Do we know where Paul was sitting? I don't know. What was Paul?
Paul was at the front. He was preaching.
He was preaching. Okay, so only Paul runs out to go check on Eutychus.
Yes.
Everybody else is just
is just like minding their own business. Paul runs there, hurdles himself around Eutychus, and because Paul was a powerful man. When you read the many stories that he wrote, and his preachings, etc., his teachings, very powerful. He had the Spirit of the Lord upon him, right? Just like you and I.
Love it.
And so he manages to actually resurrect him.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
So Eutychus actually lives.
He came back.
Yeah. Eutychus is mentioned once
in the whole
Bible, and I found that story very interesting. Interesting because I think it resembles so many people out there. Case in point, the guy that I was speaking to on the phone yesterday. Often we see people drowning.
So many people.
Often we see people going through this and that, and like it's just tough. But you're like, nope, because it does not affect me.
I get it again.
I'm not gonna wake this person up. You look at the people who are in the upper room. None of them, and I mean none of them. If you read in the book of Acts, none of them said to this guy, "Yo, wake up."
What I'm also getting from that now, which is also very beautiful, is you have platforms like this, né? This is what we're doing, and this is what you've been doing for a while now.
Yeah.
Plus the new segments you're doing now.
The self moments,
which is also beautiful. You have stuff like that, and if it wasn't for stuff like that, a lot of people would actually be in a Eutychus situation. You understand? Because they have, you want to be alone. You understand? You want to be alone. You want to be consumed by your telephone, your computer, and some of the stuff you get from all of these things. It's chaotic. It's nonsense. But then here is a platform allowing you to just get out of yourself, and you get such stories to help you get out of this dark space. Because you're right, being left alone when you're going through the most is one of the saddest things ever, bro.
100%.
You understand? Because funny enough, you want help. You understand?
You do.
You need this.
So the cry is inside.
It's deep, very deep in my man. All right, this guy. why are you touching me? My man. All right. As I was saying. Yeah, I'm just.
You touched me.
No, yes, you go some.
You touched
my
me.
man.
My hand was here all the time. Listen, touching me again.
Right. But anyway, what I'm saying is, the cries are buried so deep, my brother, man. Like getting it out, and you. Hoping, literally hoping that somebody's gonna say, "Hey, my man, I'm not." I think sometimes people do ask, but then you're always gonna give them a smile and say, Jamon, you understand?
Yeah.
Which is always so sad. But a Eutychus state is the worst thing ever. You understand? To be in as a person, especially in this, hey man, it's
crazy, dude.
It's crazy, brother.
Have you ever been a Eutychus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've definitely been a Eutychus, especially 2, 3, 4 years back, especially after I went back to Lesotho again. Like you're just there, like, ish. What's going on? Is things are going back in my life. I was going forward. I just took like 28 steps back. I don't want to go out. I don't want to see the dogs. I don't want to, I'm okay. But when I do go out, I'm smiling and acting like everything is okay. But in your own personal space, I am going through, I'm dying. I just fell off a window sill.
Yeah.
I'm on the floor. I need a Paul. I need somebody to come down and resurrect this.
Damn.
Understand what I'm saying? I need somebody to come and give me mouth to mouth, preferably a woman. It would be nice. You understand?
Yeah.
But you're just going through that.
Yeah.
I've been there, and it's not a nice place. Like you take a while, even if we're off camera, you break down a Bible verse to me, and it takes a while for me to land in it. But this one, it's quickly connected after you just broke it down properly. Look, this is what happens. 1, 2, 3. And I'm sure you've been in a Eutychus.
100%.
It's terrible.
100%.
It's terrible. Oh, another thing that helps is surrounding yourself, like you're saying, with smart people and the right people. Yeah. Getting stuff, people, and smart people as in like, not just like book smart. We're having this conversation in Braga yesterday, I think, and we're discussing smart, like being smart, being educated, and not just academias. You understand? We're talking about social education. Like you have to understand, you have to be nice to people. You have to know when to do this. You have to read the room, stuff like that. You just have to be quite educated. You have to surround yourself with people that can actually read the space and say, okay, fine.
So be socially intelligent.
Social intelligence
is
talking
important.
about. Oh,
Yeah.
it's very important. Otherwise, you're just gonna drown.
I always say that we are the same before we are different.
Yes.
So before you are heavy and before I'm tabang, right? We are both human beings. And that's the first thing that connects us. And what that says to us is we need each other.
Important.
You know what I mean?
Important.
Yeah. So you can't, if I see you drowning or going through this and that, decide because I'm not experiencing that.
I get it again.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't work that way. Okay, you took this.
You know what the sad thing is?
Yeah.
Before you jump off this, baby, the sad thing is we've also been in situations where, well, I'm going to speak for me. I've also been in a situation where I'm actually the people around Eutychus, minding my business. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not a Paul. Those people, oh, snap. Get that way. Like, somebody helping.
Nah,
you understand?
it's not about me.
Not you.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's also a very dark space to be in. Because you're in a space here, look, and you're just like, I'm minding my business. I'm looking out for me right now. And it's terrible. Like, remember I was telling you I was a jerk for the longest time. Like,
Are you still not one?
No, I'm actually better now.
Are you better?
Yeah, I'm better now.
You like this guy here?
This guy's a rock star. I'm just waiting for him to get on the mic.
Rockstar? Wait. Dissect rockstar?
No, not today.
That did not come from me, eh?
No. But we're in the future. We're good.
Yeah.
We're in a safe space. But yeah, I've been in both sides, and it's both sides are not good.
Yeah.
Needing the help and not giving the help. It's terrible.
I hear you, man.
It's terrible.
All right.
Yeah.
So moral of the story? Don't be a Eutychus.
Do not
No,
be a
no,
Eutychus.
no. We can't say that.
Yeah, you cannot say that.
Don't be
The person not helping Eutychus.
don't be the people around
Yeah,
Eutychus.
don't be the people around you. If you're Eutychus, we got you.
Yeah.
All right, let's play this game.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
So like I said, we're doing things differently.
Let's rock.
I'm gonna throw in a couple of statements. We dissect.
All right.
Do you know how to get bored?
Intentionally.
Generally, do you know how to get bored?
Well, I do.
I'll
know.
give you context.
Give me context first.
No.
Okay. I certainly believe we all know how to get bored.
I don't think we know how to get bored anymore.
You think so?
Before, we knew how to get bored. Right now, I don't think we know how to get bored.
Okay.
I've been exploring, in my downtime, etc., the notion of men and loneliness. When there's a saying that the greatest gateway to sin is boredom, not temptation.
Yeah.
Think of the many times when you did things that you were not supposed to do,
Yeah.
right?
Don't go to expose that man, you gotta calm down. And so it begins.
Think of the many times you did things that you were not supposed to do.
Of course, because I was bored.
Chances are you were bored.
High chances I was
And
bored.
what did you start doing?
Doing stuff I shouldn't be doing.
Took your phone
Yeah.
and you started scrolling.
Yeah.
Abuti.
Yeah, no, he's going back in time. He's thinking about all of those
There's
stuff.
the mic there. There's the mic there. So you started scrolling.
Yeah.
So that's why they say that the gateway to sin is not necessarily temptation, but being bored.
Sure.
Let's explore that.
Continue the scoring. I want to get the story.
yeah.
And then what do you find while you're scoring?
Excuse me?
What do you find while you're scrolling?
Oh, the scrolling part. Why are you asking me? Yeah, my man.
I want to see where this is going.
You've turned a new leaf, man.
All right.
What do you come across a person,
Oh, wait.
a girl,
Oh, wait.
person of the opposite sex? Chances are you haven't spoken to this person in a very, very long
In a while.
And so what you do is you literally, a boomerang. You throw it and it comes back, right? You literally enter boomerang mode where you're like,
Yo,
sir,
there's the mic there. Hey,
Please.
stranger. Here's the mic
do
there.
not compromise
Yeah, quality.
the
We're here for
quality
the
of the
quality.
podcast. Take the mic. The fader is
keep
up.
Keep it close to
Just
you.
keep it to you.
Yeah, it's not a stress.
So you scroll, and then you find the person, or you get to a certain contact, and you're like, you know what? Let me try my luck.
What did you say again?
And what happens is,
Hey, stranger.
There we go.
hey, stranger.
Hey, stranger. And so it begins.
And
What
hey,
a waste.
stranger, right?
Boredom, brother.
The consequences that comes with hey, stranger. Remember there's a lady that you went to coffee with. You went out to coffee with this lady. And you came back like the 12 spies. And you gave a report. And what did I say to you? What did I say to you when you spoke to me about that lady?
You told me.
What did I tell you?
No, I don't remember, but you told me something.
What did I tell you?
You told me something.
What?
Yeah, no, you told me something.
I told you to stay away from that girl. Right?
Yeah.
Why? Because you were bored.
Okay. Maybe. Hey, stranger. I want to hold it right there.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
No,
Not about the situation, but
but
just
look,
about.
Yeah, look, we tend to get into those situations a lot, and okay, for now I'm also getting where you're going with the whole, we don't even know how to get bored anymore, because we always try to find something to combat the boredom, which
100%.
is in simpler terms, you understand? We always go to chaos because we're bored and we just don't want to allow ourselves to get bored. Sometimes you really just have to allow yourself to be bored.
Yeah, or go on YouTube.
Exactly.
Watch something.
Or sleep.
Okay, I don't know about sleeping.
No.
but
Like, look, okay, fine.
I'm not a fan of sleeping.
Listen, let's take a 30-minute nap. What I'm trying to say is try to stay away from temptations forced by boredom. You understand?
Yeah.
If the YouTube is gonna be too close to hey stranger mode, so you have to stay away from whatever is gonna give you into calling people out for coffee.
Yeah.
You understand? I got no coffee, and you know for a fact, should I be doing this? I know I shouldn't.
Yeah, we do too much.
We do too much. So sometimes put away the phone, disconnect the SIM card. I don't know if you guys, my phone has a SIM card thing. Move out against the SIM card and just mind my business.
But you can just put your phone on flight mode, right?
So yeah, but sometimes you gotta hide the evidence. Remember what we used to do back in varsity? Varsity, we used to do this. You'd hide your bank card or something.
Okay.
You understand? And you just take enough for. Please don't tell me you are not.
No, we are recording.
Yeah, my man.
I was just checking the time.
All right, but basically, you try to stay away from temptation as much as possible. You'd go out, usia bank card high, you take the amount you need, and you keep that motion going.
Yeah.
It's gonna work for some time until you realize, okay, fine. Hey, when I cab, I can quickly take a cab back home and get the bank card. You understand? And actually go back to party.
Yeah.
You understand? There's that as well. But discipline is everything, big dog.
100%.
Oh, discipline is everything in all of this thing.
Brother, being bored. Sir, being bored.
We're trying to stay away from names, so
Come through. What do you think of that notion?
My good sir, like you alluded, if like you were saying, even if you go on YouTube, it's gonna probably lead you to Hey Stranger at some point.
oh, wait.
Because if you think about the content that's on YouTube, it'll definitely lead you to Hey Stranger.
Definitely.
Guys? How?
Definitely. They just
How?
Yeah. How?
Yeah, but
Okay, tell me this. What do you do on YouTube? What do you watch?
What do I watch? Like silly stuff.
What is silly?
It doesn't matter. But YouTube is for me to have downtime and to not have to think. You know what I mean?
What is silly?
So I'd watch people getting hypnotized. YouTubers doing like silly stuff. Sometimes I'd watch podcasts. Yeah, that's what I watch on YouTube.
But my brother, what he's not understanding is exactly that. You're gonna get bored of doing that. You understand?
Eventually.
Eventually.
And the content that's in there, right? At some point, they lead you to a Hey Stranger. And I can give you many examples.
Please do.
You watching your podcast. I know you're paying for your YouTube services, so you usually don't get adverts. For us, poor people, we see
Get
adverts.
those ads,
We get adverts, and we see videos.
Okay.
We see video vixens. We see a lot happening.
Vixens.
Yes, we see a lot happening.
Kind of what do you call that?
What do you
Algorithm.
mean? It's adverts. You
Did
don't
you say
control it.
vixens?
We do. We see a lot of things.
We just haven't had the word in a while, but yeah, no, it's a thing.
Vixen
Away.
on an ad.
Away.
They do.
It's crazy.
Okay, cool.
They'll be advertising.
You're paying for your services,
They'll be
so you don't know.
advertising a brand with a half-naked lady dancing. And
That's
it's
true.
something that's not related even.
Okay.
Ay, we're not
They'll be
telling you.
advertising Omo, for an example. But there'll be ladies dancing there.
Okay.
And one
Now
of
you think of your Hey Stranger.
hey, one of them look.
You can't correlate the two.
One of them looks
In all
like a
honesty,
stranger.
no.
Say, it happens.
No.
And then
Guys,
you quickly
come
run
on.
to a stranger.
Say,
Omo. Hey, stranger.
Say.
Mo.
You guys have urges that you have to control. Omo. Hey, stranger.
say, sometimes they advertise Eno with a lady dancing.
You
But
lying.
how do these people
You
live?
lying.
That looks exactly
You're
like
lying.
his stranger.
Like
For what
you
I
guys
don't
are
know,
lying.
son, I don't
You
want
know.
to. I'm coming, girl. You understand? Now you gotta go
You
highlight
go
him.
back.
That's not true. That is not true. I don't buy that.
Yeah, but boredom is crazy. It's nasty in that regard.
That's why I say we don't know how to get bored anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And I think until we combat that, the scrolling won't stop. It won't stop. Yeah.
The scrolling, you know what's the worst thing ever about boredom?
Yeah.
Apart from the scrolling alone,
Yeah.
is the thought about doing all of these things.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's wrong. You understand? That's how boredom is that's why boredom is such a dangerous load. It's
very dangerous.
Damn it, you understand?
Yeah.
I really don't like in that regard, you know, okay, fine, I'm gonna holler at this person, but this that I'm doing is gonna come to me in such terrible ways.
Plenty of regrets.
Bruh.
So many regrets.
Bruh, you look at these people that are in your life at that point in time, and you're just like, oh, I am gonna shake the tree here.
Yeah.
And what do? You hate stranger, like the idiot you are.
Yeah.
You understand? What a waste.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, goddamn stranger. Like, it's so unnecessary. I'm so sorry.
Speaking of that, you know, one thing that I realized very recently is, do we have alibis? Good alibis
For coming back from these things.
in relationships? And obviously I'm speaking for men right now. Do you have like a good alibi in your life that when you sort of like get out of hand, you can actually go to this person and they can say, Ntwana.
I don't do that.
What do you mean you don't do that?
You don't know. I don't do that.
Do what?
The alibi thing.
Okay.
No, I don't do that. Like, why? It's not always gonna work.
Okay. So let me clarify. When I talk about alibi, I mean a protector of some sort.
No, okay, I'm getting that, but okay, fine. Anyway, maybe I don't try to get myself in situations that bad.
Listen,
all the time.
so often
When I
we
need
will
help.
have like homies that perpetuate certain situations, right? Whereby, it's the weekend. Let me organize stock, and they give you a ring. And should anything ever happen, and maybe your girl decides to call the homie to sort of like do a pre-check or a post-check.
I'm not.
Yo, were you with this guy? This guy is saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you corroborate his story? The guy, chances are, will say, no, yes, I was with this guy. Though they were not together. Right?
No, I'm getting all of that.
But do we ever have like the opposite? Whereby when you want to like get out of hand.
And you just use your boy.
No. And you have a guy who says, Ntwana, heavy, you getting out of hand. Stop this. You have a good woman.
Oh, I'm that guy. No, I'm that guy. I'm literally that guy.
Whether?
It's crazy. I know. I'm shocked at myself as well. I'm actually that guy.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Me too. I am that guy.
No, I didn't. I said it. Nah, dog.
Your mouth is moving, but your eyes are telling a different story, my brother.
Why? I'm saying me too. I am that guy.
I'm
What guy?
literally that guy.
What guy?
The one that would say, "Do not."
Man, come on.
Just stop it, man.
Come on, dog. Not you,
It's not
dog.
worth it.
It's not worth it, dog. When I'm fit with such a girl, nah, dog. It'd be like Yava. You understand? It'd be like Yava. I don't need this. You're gonna drag me down into this nonsense. I don't
proud
need
of
this
you,
nonsense.
dog.
Yeah, I'm actually a good guy sometimes.
I'm really proud of you.
I'm not joking. Like, for the first time in my life, I am that guy.
Yeah, no, you could,
And me?
You guys are. I'm
I
proud of you.
like how you just want to.
Sorry, no, I'm proud of you as well.
How about you, Salo? Check it.
You know, like homies like you are needed,
Yeah.
and I say that because, and often I express this to my friends, but they never believe me. But I
You used
got
to.
into a journey, right? I undertook a journey of celibacy,
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
right?
Congratulations.
So I've been celibate for the longest time, and it's out of choice. It's not a thing, yauri. I can't get woman or whatever the case may be. Or I can't have
How long
it.
is a long time, by the way?
So July will mark a year, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I went on that journey of celibacy. And I'd expressed that to my friend. Doesn't want to believe it. But that's his business, none of my business.
Who the friend is who's in the building right now?
I don't know. You're asking too much. Man.
By the way, keep it going.
So, what that taught me, right? Number one, it's taught me self-discipline.
Important.
It's taught me power. The nature of my business requires me, a lot of the times, to be around women. Now,
Beautiful woman.
okay, if you want to throw that in, that's fine. Now, if you don't have penis control, you're going to be in trouble.
Did.
That's a story for another day.
You did, man.
So it's taught me self-discipline. It's taught me self-control. It also taught me or enabled me to become a powerful human being, right? Because anybody can come here and say, and I'll stand my ground.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right with that. I like just that space whereby you're a powerful human being.
Yeah.
There's a certain. I felt the same thing when you like tap into a self-discipline level,
100%.
whereby you just feel, okay, my man, you can try anything now.
Yeah.
Nothing is gonna shake me.
Though it's not easy.
It's not.
It is.
Trust me.
It is so difficult, right? It's not easy.
But it's like the longer you do it, the more you're like, am I gonna break the streak now?
hear you.
Understand?
I hear that
Like,
chant.
so I'm gonna keep going.
But the point that I was trying to make and the mindset that I was trying to invite you into is when I hear stories that you just told me that you're that guy who would say, nah, dude.
Not you, dog.
And you saying you're that guy who would say, no, don't do it. Like, I really appreciate it.
Not you, dog.
Because I know that when I start facing temptation, I can pick up the phone and say, hey, dude. And I've done it countless times.
Exactly.
Where I'm just like, I'm going through the most. And it's like, yo. Right? And then I pick up the phone. And if I'm being honest, y'all have never led me astray. And I really, really appreciate that. Though I did not know, though I did not know if it was just a moment thing or what.
No, remember how I always tell you, hey, when I don't tell the devil. But no, don't worry, it's nothing bad.
Yeah.
But remember how I always tell you, look, wherever you are, you just have to be as professional as possible.
100%.
You understand?
But I think I in this season in my life, I need to be the most disciplined.
Because we're Baba.
In the season in my life, my brother, I need to relax. I need to calm down. Usa.
Yeah.
Japanana.
Are you you guys said that phrase and I kept it to myself. Like, I'm not gonna get into this. How does the full phrase go?
Bofale pondo,
Japanana.
uje banana.
Japanana.
And then?
Yeah, that's it. What did he say?
I want the last
There's
part.
some swear words there, so
Oh, is it?
yeah, I didn't wanna.
This is PG-13, this
Yeah,
podcast.
so I didn't wanna put it in
Okay.
there.
Bofale pondo, uje banana.
And then the last part. Which is also,
I didn't hear the last part.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
let's
fine.
leave it.
We'll leave it with
So
that.
yeah, like I really appreciate you human beings.
Oh, wait, brother.
Because I can then call you and say, dude, I'm going through the most. And instead of enabling me, right, instead of perpetuating the situation, you can actually sort of like show me a different perspective and say, nah,
Always.
dude, calm down. Which then brings me to my next question. Should we be celebrating or should we celebrate monogamy?
Oh, yeah, no, this one is always such a deep one. Like, for me, personally, well, you want to go first?
Go, say.
All right. The monogamy one is always such a touchy one because how gosh, our way back, things were done differently. You understand? Things were done so differently. But with that being said, I felt that it's more stressful to be around more than one person.
More than one woman.
Yeah, more than one woman. You understand?
It's like you having more than one child.
Not really. That's different.
I say that because naturally, women, especially once they find in you a provider, a protector, they start to resemble children.
Yeah, no.
So that's what I mean.
How long we're having this conversation with you about people without goals? It was one of the first episodes, right?
The second one.
The second one, maybe. Ne? We're discussing people that don't want to have goals and that don't.
We're talking about shooting your shot.
Exactly, shooting your shot, and then people exactly
And then putting together a comprehensive list. Yeah.
That's it. Like you don't want that. You
No, but it's a natural thing.
If you allow it.
Whether you allow it or not, it is going to come out. It says the woman sees in you. The girl is great. There's nothing, what they're doing, there's nothing wrong with that. When a woman feels secure in a relationship, that is what tends to happen. So it's not that the person or the woman is toxic or anything like that, but
it's nature.
It's natural. Once a woman feels secure in you, they will resemble what is a child. Yeah.
Okay.
They want to be babied, cuddled, carried, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And it's just who they are.
Yeah, no. I dig. It's just so necessary.
My brother, you are an indoda.
It's just sometimes you just have to keep walking. Just walk on your own. Because that's the thing there. I don't like holding hands. And I tell people this all the time because hands, they sweat. You understand? I tell my girls all the time, like, look, let's not hold hands because they tend to sweat. And then you're right. Why aren't you holding my hand? Because your hand is going to sweat. You understand?
Yeah.
And then it's going to cause something
So
chaotic.
physical touch is not
It's not a problem. I'm just saying.
No, it's not your love language.
No, it's not.
What is your love language?
Hey, now you see now. No. Let's not get.
Are you romantic, bro?
I try. Oh, man, I try. It's just. Let's see. That's a point. I was just. No. Let's not get into this love language stuff. Not now, my man. You just don't need some things, my man. You understand?
Romance, nothing.
No, like it depends, dog. It's just there's certain levels to this romance stuff. You know this.
Okay.
Yeah, and touching and holding hands, doing that nonsense is definitely no. Yeah. Your hand is gonna sweat. You understand?
So monogamy?
Yeah.
Should we celebrate it?
Different strokes for different folks.
What about you?
Not for me. It's too much work.
Monogamy.
No. I mean, polygamy is not good. I celebrate monogamy. My bad.
Yeah,
my bad. You got me confused there.
So one person.
Yeah, one person.
That should be celebrated.
Simpler, it's safer, less stress. It's not gonna.
Got you.
Mono, sir.
Yeah.
Mono.
Yeah.
To have this point, a lot of people is a problem. You can't keep all of them happy.
You cannot.
That's number one.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be cat fights all around you, and you'll never have peace.
Never, my brother. Never.
You'll never have peace because we know women do like competition. You buy something for this one, the next one wants a bigger one. So there's never going to be peace for you. So we should celebrate mono, sir.
Celebrate and practice monogamy.
Definitely.
Like, not all of us are going to appreciate having one woman.
Okay.
And I think for me, if it's not a cultural thing, then, you should just stay to one. Just get one woman you love that you think is going to keep you happy until you die.
Okay.
Because the only reason why you go to someone else is you're not finding what you want from one. So you go and try and build one woman by having a few.
Yeah.
Which is never going to work. You get what you want here, then when you move to the next one, there's something else that you love here. So you can never have that one perfect human
person,
being.
yeah.
So just take what you have, appreciate it,
And settle there.
settle there.
But also,
That's me.
another very important thing, like my brother was saying, different strokes for different folks. It's a perspective thing. It's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
For us, definitely, to go, we're on the monogamy side. We're just for one, keep it simple, and those are our reasons. Like it's difficult to. Well, I'm sure a lot of guys have. I've tried the whole many girlfriends thing, and it was a lot. You understand? You know, oh my God. And there was a time where I thought of literally like announcing that, okay, fine, actually told one of my girls, remember, I told one girl back in the day that, look, I actually have a girlfriend, and I just didn't tell the other girl, which was quite sad. But
Don't you hate bikes? Sorry, dog.
it's terrible, yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah,
you
you
heard that,
saying?
yeah. You tell blinded, by the way.
Really?
I just don't want to fall. Yeah, but different strokes for different. Like if they wanna do it over there, then kudos. Go do your thing, polygamize all you want. Ibido will support you, and do your thing. Like,
Got you.
Literally, what I'm trying to say is, I celebrate both sides, but I prefer, for me personally, to be on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monogamy.
Oh, wait.
I think that's me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could never. I could never handle more than one woman. Yeah.
So much stress.
It is.
One alone.
It is.
Oh, she's crying. Why are you crying?
It is.
Now they're crying
overbearing.
together.
It's,
She bites.
Yeah, she bites, my brother.
it's overbearing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Monogamy, 100%. We should 100% celebrate monogamy.
This is the safest answer in the world, man.
Yeah?
This is the safest answer in the world, man.
My answer.
Yeah, no.
What do you
like,
want me to say?
All three of us. We're all just like, no, I'm monogomize, chief.
I mean, listen.
Monogomize.
I think we could actually backtrack a bit, right? We are quote unquote sanctified right now.
Give me that. Yeah.
Are you gonna?
No, please help us. God.
So we are
Thank you so much.
we are sanctified right now, right? When you rewind to your most reckless years, you probably, and by reckless I mean like high school or something, when you were like so stupid. Chances are you would date like more than one girl. How did that work out for you?
No, I was a late bloomer, so the one's gonna fly over me.
I didn't like it.
I'm sure.
I remember there's a girl who broke my heart, bro.
Oh, yeah, those things were
So
rough.
every time I
were
see
rough
her
on
right
people.
now, she's so fat, and I'm sorry for this.
Oh, snap. Yo.
Okay,
yeah, no.
I'll take that. I'm gonna edit this out.
Edit it out. Edit it out. Let's go back. Track it back. Say that again. Every single
So-
time you show this, go back.
I was with this girl for a very long time,
Yeah.
dude. She played mop with my heart.
Yeah. Already cleans the blind, huh?
Like she broke me, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
And it was the type of relationship where a person cheats. Because I didn't know better then. Cheats, I forgive. Cheats, I forgive. Cheated 3 times. Right?
So much.
The third time she cheated. Right?
Yeah.
The third time, thank you. The third time she cheated, I actually witnessed it. Like with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Nah?
I'm not smiling. I'm in shock, brother.
Dude, I was broken.
Yo. Carry on. This is an interesting story. My goodness.
So-
How are you still standing?
So what happens is I see them. Her and the guy.
Kidisco. What is it?
And
Bago guy.
We out. So it's like I said, high school. So I tap her on the shoulder. There by the delt.
Oos.
I'm like, delt, did you hear that? There by the delt.
What's her name, by the way?
That's not important. That is a journalist never reveals their source. So I tap her by the shoulder.
By the doubt.
She looks at me by the doubt. She looks back And as she looks back, she sees me. And you know what she does? She literally holds herself. Dude,
Yeah.
I was in disbelief.
Oh, tell you one.
Left.
Yeah, man, you leave.
After that, I was like, you know what?
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm done with women.
Dude, I remember after that, post that entire incident situation, I think I dated about 6 girls at the same time, and these girls were friends.
Yeah.
So this is around the time of Mix It and
You were in a dark space in your life.
yeah.
You were dangerous. Go on, go on, white some. And you were just. So what? Ish.
I'm like, I'm gonna date all these girls, right? I dated all these girls. What's wrong, bruh? Yeah, you good?
No, I'm being questioned, sir, already before we even get to me saying anything.
Oh, you'll get into that just now. So I dated these girls, though. The relationships were not sexual. But it was just like, even though it was not sexual, just like dating 6 girls simultaneously was just like, what is this?
But at that time, you're not even thinking, my brother. Because you're going through the most.
100%.
Like it's
So
been
you're thinking
tough
with
for
your
you.
heart.
Yeah, you're thinking with
And
your
the Bible
heart.
says, what the Bible says is, it says, guard your heart. Because
Protected.
this is where life flows. Right? I didn't. I was like, I'm going to think with this. And that's how I moved. In fact, I did think with my heart. I thought with a broken heart.
Yeah.
And that's why I ended up dating 6 girls at the same time. So that for me, you know, set a what do they say in English? A precedence, right? To say I can't.
Cannot work like this.
And it's good. It's good.
But that's the thing. You have to go through such things for you to understand, okay, this is not good.
Yeah.
You understand?
100%.
It's very important.
I think before we move on, you said you were being questioned?
Yeah, but we're not gonna.
Oh, we're not going to get into that.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so in
It's
essence...
a personal question.
Yeah.
No, it's about what Tabang is talking about.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So in essence, monogamy is the one. We need to celebrate monogamy and practice monogamy. There's a lot of stuff that I could tap into, but if I do, we're not going to finish. And I did say that I want you to do the Clifton strength test.
So I'm gonna need my phone.
Yeah, you're going to need your phone.
Okay.
So you're gonna look for the free version of it on the internet, and I think while you're looking for it, just one more thing that I wanna talk about,
Go for it.
and that is, I don't know if I should though.
Don't. If it's bad, if it's incriminating, don't.
Do you consider yourself graceful?
Just explain.
Are you full of grace? Do
Grace.
you have grace?
Not gratitude, right?
No. Those are 2 different things.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Are you filled with grace, sir?
What's the name of the test again? The Clifton test.
Clifton strength.
I think so.
Grace, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Heavy?
Like, I think so as well.
You also think so?
Yeah. I want to believe so.
Okay. Does her past matter? Should her past matter?
Not really. Nope.
Yeah.
Doesn't. Like this.
Depends.
On? Go for it.
No. For me, I'm fine. What does it depend on?
Look, I think the past do matter.
Okay, to a certain extent.
Yeah,
To a certain extent, and it depends on how Wednesday. Because you're right. To a certain extent,
yes, it does.
but a small extent.
A very small extent, but it does.
Why?
Let me tell you an experience.
Yeah, I love stories. By the way, experience stories are the best.
I once went to XO
XO?
in Midrand.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It's a strip joint.
Okay.
People are clearing their throats, but it's fun. Okay.
With a friend, right?
Which one is yours? Yeah.
Now, we meet this lady. It was a bunch of us. Few ladies, few guys. We just decided let's go see what's happening there.
What's it?
Once you buy a bottle, then they send
Yeah.
a lady to your table. She'll come and dance and do whatever
Yeah.
she has to do on the day. Now, this lady came. She started dancing. We were not interested because we just wanted the alcohol. And to see exactly what do these people do. What such
What is actually happening in these places?
So you buy a bottle and the lady brings it to you.
No, you take it clear. That's what you want to do. You just want to come in there and just experience this thing
but,
and see what's good.
So,
Right?
but what they do when they get to your table is they start dancing.
Oh,
They
yeah.
start stripping and, depends if...
Unsolicited. Is this?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Depending on what you buy.
Sure.
You see, if you buy a gin bottle that is less expensive, nobody cares.
Okay.
But if you buy a lot of them, then, someone might come and dance for free for the whole table.
Yeah.
Got you.
Now, this lady came and we had a few ladies. So
Sure.
they started talking to the other ladies and they were relating, right? This lady was telling us that
Yeah.
I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, she gave birth.
The ladies in the club.
The lady that was dancing at our table.
Okay.
So we are saying to her, no, you just bloody lying, man. It's not possible that you gave birth 3 weeks ago and you were here. And to prove to us, she took out her breast and she pumped.
It's just got you with milk. I love it. That's wild. That's wild.
So to me, that is the past that matters.
Yeah, no. You gotta tell us
Why
something.
would you do such a thing? Like, why?
You gotta tell
I
us
hear
something.
you. I hear you.
You gotta tell us something.
So this is why I'm saying the past does matter a bit.
But how do we even get to that? Is it a conversation that is had?
Like knowing somebody's
Because people could easily sweep things
past. Of course, and they always do.
under the carpet.
They always do. But the truth will always surface. He got squirt in the face with milk. The truth came out. Eventually, the truth
So
will always
if you were
come
to
out.
meet someone heavy and they are truthful enough to tell you that story about them,
Yeah, it depends on a story. I hear you. And for me, it always depends. It matters to a certain extent.
Yeah.
It depends on how deep the story is. Look, if you're gonna tell me you, God forbid, you murdered half your family, but you're out now, or whatever, some crazy stuff like that, then we have a problem. But if you're gonna tell me, yeah, no, look, I had a eventful time as a young lady with a number of gentlemen.
Yeah.
And if I'm really connected to you, man, come on. I'm a grown man. You understand? I'm a grown man. And I know what I want. If I want you and you're going to tell me stuff like that, and if the world is judging you, if I'm really happy and you make me feel good and you've changed, then let's have a good time.
important.
Very important. You understand? You got to change. Let's have a good time. But if you're not going to change, then yeah, we're going to have a problem. It's not going to work. But the Khankolo, you have to get beyond those things. And we're not kids anymore. We're not in high school. We're not in varsity. We're actually grown people that make their own decisions. We're feeding families. You understand?
Yeah.
So we're doing big things. So you cannot tell me you're shaken by somebody's past because she was hopping around XO in her past with her milk.
I hear you.
Milky teethers out
I
there.
got you.
Have a milk one. That's what I'm saying.
I think we all have a past, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'll unlock just now.
Yeah.
You know, Mercy has taught me that you and I deserve hell. Mercy.
Okay, Mercy. No. Oh, no. Why is Mercy telling you that? I don't want to go to hell.
So mercy is not an actual person. Mercy, the word mercy.
Yeah.
That's what mercy is.
We deserve hell.
When you read the story of the 10 guys who there was a skin problem back in the Bible. I can't remember. What do they call it again?
Leprosy.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it. Yeah.
Big shout out to you, sir. The 10 guys, they had leprosy, right? And they come across Jesus, and as they see Jesus, they say to him, Master, have mercy on us, right? That word mercy, you know what it says? It's the highest form of humility.
Yeah.
It says, I deserve hell, you deserve hell, but God does not give that to us. And I think until I understood that, right, my response, or prior to understanding that, my response would have been, aye, the past matters. You know what I mean? But I think
feel you now. Breaking it down like that.
Yeah.
Now it's making sense.
Now I understand, and I'm like, now we all have a past.
Everybody's got a past.
To the gentleman's point, if what is this?
I'm trying to break down the
He's
story.
traumatized.
Got me going. That's a terrible story.
To your point, rather.
No. Use his point.
No, it's you. You said the person must have changed. And if you could see that, there's a total transition here, then yeah, we have something to work with.
Exactly.
But if it's like, leopard, sports,
They're still doing their thing.
the problem is a lot of people don't date.
That's true.
By dating, remember the phase of dating is finding out. It's collecting data.
Exactly.
When you do your thesis, your research paper, what you do is you collect data.
You sit down, you do the research, you break
Right.
it down to the T, you
And
ask the
then
right questions.
you can
everything.
make an informed decision to say, okay, I'm going to use this information, or no, this information is not going to work for this research paper, etc. So a lot of people, when it comes to relationships, they skip the dating stage, the dating phase, and they jump into a relationship. You don't collect data, right? And then 3, 4, 5 months later, 12 months later,
Be surprised.
like 100%. And it's like, but no, you didn't date the person enough
You didn't ask the relevant questions at
to
the
then
right time.
make an informed decision that, you know what, I'm going forward or I'm not. So for me,
Yeah.
mercy has taught me to be more graceful.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay, so the Clifton
Let's do this.
strength test. So we're going to go back. It's 120 questions, bruh.
So how many we're going to do?
All of them. I guess it's a test.
Okay. Let's do it. So what do I do?
So read out the
Okay.
questions.
First question goes, I believe that no matter what happens to me, I will inevitably bounce back.
So there's a swipe left or swipe right.
Yeah.
Tinder.
Yeah, I see.
sure you're
I
used
see.
to it.
Yeah, no. I have a bit of game, so I don't trust Tinder too much. So what do I do? Should I just swipe?
There you see. You either swipe
Has
to
it
the
swiped
left.
already?
So you can swipe it to the left if you don't agree with that answer. Do you want that answer?
No. I totally agree.
Okay, yeah. So then you press next.
Okay, I totally.
Does it make sense?
It makes sense now.
Next question.
Next question goes, I am energized when I help someone experience success. Definitely. Totally agree. It's not swiping, brother. Here we go. Totally agree.
Next.
I believe in lifelong learning.
Do you?
Yeah, definitely. Because you never stop learning. If anything.
100%.
You never stop learning. Next question would go, I love taking control of situations that seem to be out of control. Noob.
You don't.
No, I don't love doing it.
Okay, go to
I
the
didn't go all the way though.
left.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
went-
must go to the left. What do you mean?
All the way. No, I just went like halfway.
No,
first.
brother.
I saw. No.
Go all the way.
I do have to go all the way now. Okay, let's go. I am energized every time I cross another item off my to-do list. That's true.
You would be weird if you didn't.
Yeah, no, it always feels so good when you just get it done and get it out the way. I love taking necessary risks. Necessary, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Basically planning out things and then doing them. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
definitely. I am excited when I get people to sacrifice their egos for the benefit of the group. I'm excited when I get people to sacrifice their egos for definitely. Definitely. Let's get egos out the way for the benefit of just getting this thing done. I believe the time is too precious to be wasted by disorganized nonsense. Definitely.
100%.
Definitely. I get a jolt of energy when I get to act. What's this word? Altruistically. What's that word?
What? I can't see it.
What's that word?
Altruistically.
What's that?
Altruistically.
What is it?
It's
I have
that.
to Google it now, but I'm not gonna agree with something I don't know. But I get a jolt.
We're actually out of recording
Yeah, we've been going to that.
time there, hey?
Okay, fine.
The thing has stopped.
Should we pause?
We're not going to pause anything.
No, Kilo, check it out. You're gonna start recording again.
No, you're not going to record anything. No, it's fine. If you want to maybe delete something there, dude, I need to get more memory cards, eh?
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. Okay, altruistically meaning.
You can delete maybe the first one,
The very first one, and then start recording again.
the testing one, the one we were testing on.
In a way that involves caring about others and helping them, despite not gaining anything by doing. Oh yeah, definitely. I get a jolt of energy when I get to. Of course, it's amazing. Like doing something without expecting anything in return is always amazing. I enjoy my time alone when I can muse and reflect. Oh, love it. Love it. The freedom to express all of my emotions, from laughing to crying, is important to me.
Is it to the people, dude?
Is it really the freedom to express all my emotions, from laughing to crying? It definitely. I naturally see patterns where others see complexity. Not all the time. Wait, no, I actually do. Let me go there. I believe that everyone needs a coach in their life, definitely. Excuse me. You need a mentor, it's important. I naturally take mental ownership and responsibility for even the smaller things I commit to, definitely. I love restoring things and bringing them back to life. Do I love restoring things and bringing back them? Let me think. Do I really? Not that much, no. I am energized when I get to speak in front of the audience. Definitely, it's not a bad thing. I am thrilled every time I get to compete with others. Not all the time, no. It is important for me to collect as much data as possible to make an informed decision. Research is important. It is natural for me to look for common ground among people, definitely. Otherwise, we're wasting our time. I'm excited every time I get to turn a new idea into action. Yeah, sometimes, definitely. So
You're lying.
I agree. No, I agree. Look, I believe it is important to tell the truth to others, even if always. The truth is gonna set you free. I'm telling you the honest truth.
Okay.
I love connecting dots that seemingly have nothing in common. Nope, don't have the time. I enjoy challenging people to prove their points of view. Not all the time. No.
What question are you on?
I enjoy. I get out 25. 120. Let me run through these babies quickly.
25. Question 25. Did you read slow, hey?
I value flexibility
Slow
today. I was at the back of the class. Work with me. I value flexibility today more than long-term commitments. You gotta be flexible, bro. It's important. I'm thrilled to celebrate even the smallest achievement. Oh, definitely love it. It is natural for me to get lost in thought. Yeah, no. I get lost all the time in thoughts. I believe if you can't do it right, don't do it. Yeah, no, don't waste your time. But you always gotta try. Do I go back? That's fine. I enjoy putting myself into other people's shoes to understand what they're going. Yeah, no, it's.
Dude, how many questions?
Man, I'm on 30 now, out of 120.
You want to finish it?
No, I'm not gonna finish this.
You're not gonna finish it?
No, I'm sure I'm not gonna.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We are gonna, because I'm sure the people are gonna want to know. I didn't know it was gonna take this long.
It takes forever.
You know, honestly.
And when we open, we're doing.
Yeah, so I think we should shoot this separately.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you could
I'm
your
gonna
own.
finish this.
Do it, and then we can just record like the results, etc.
Okay.
Or we could just have it next week on the.
That's what I'm saying. Let's have it next week. Yeah, we'll have the results
That
next
works
week.
because then
When
we're just
I'm
gonna
done-
bore people now.
Yeah, I've been boring people.
It's like 125.
Now you're
questions.
gonna have to edit all of this out.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna
right.
keep it. It's fine.
All right, hold this.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go finish up. I'll finish up as soon as we're done.
Yeah, listen, dude. It's the end of the episode.
We're done.
Yeah, we are
Oh,
done.
that was amazing.
I know.
Time always flies so quickly.
I know.
when we're doing these
I know.
babies.
Wrapping it up. Last remarks that you want to make.
Last remarks. Just live your life.
Live your life.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Sir,
important.
your mic is still on. Last comments. I like that T-shirt. Hey,
Love it.
Thank you, sir. Keep well.
keep well.
Yeah.
Be healthy. Exercise.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me?
No, I'm just.
No,
saying,
you're looking at me when
I'm
you're talking about
looking
exercise.
at the bicycle.
He talks about exercise.
Because I've been getting a lot of stories.
Yeah, I'm about the bicycle, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not for me.
They
Hey.
even call me every day in the morning just to let me know that they're going for a ride.
Yo,
On my new bicycle.
Yes. Don't forget to pray.
don't forget to pray.
Love it.
I like that.
Love
I like
it.
that.
Love it.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Episode 4
Away.
of Self-Literacy Podcast. Remember to check out the new content that we have posted on the YouTube channel. That is Self Moments.
Yeah.
So every single week, I get to sit down and actually reflect on, certain subjects, certain topics. Very short, very compact, and you can actually watch that while you are
Cooking
What?
or whatever.
cooking or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it's very short, very short.
Yeah,
It's-
very
it's-
compact
They get you going.
episodes. So check them out on YouTube. They're called Self Moments. Until next time, cheers.
Tango. Thank you so much. Cheers.